Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and today I have a big public service announcement, something that you out there need to know if you're playing Crucible or if you're playing Trials this weekend. The Astral Horizon shotgun is a kinetic shotgun, the only high-impact kinetic shotgun that can roll with Quick Draw. Now this is essentially the Mindbender's Ambition, but in the kinetic slot. This is really, really important to get this weapon. I'm going to go over right here the God Roll perks that you're going to be looking for on this weapon, and you can get it even if you can't get Flawless. You can still get this weapon. You can earn tokens by playing Trials throughout the weekend, and you can get a random chance of getting it. And at the very least, get one of these shotguns that has Quick Draw on it. You won't regret it. Even if you don't like using primary energy weapons, like maybe you don't like using the Hard Light, or maybe you don't like using Not Forgotten or anything like that, that's fine. Still get this weapon. It is extremely powerful, and you won't regret it. I can't wait until I get the proper roll. I've gotten a roll already, and I've used it. It's super strong, super powerful, but I haven't gotten the Quick Draw roll that I'm looking for, and so I'm going to keep grinding Trials, and hopefully I get it this weekend. If I don't, then next time Trials comes around and that weapon drops, you better believe I'm going to grind like crazy, and I'm going to be grinding all this weekend like crazy to get this weapon. So here we go. I'm going to pull this up. This is light.gg, and it goes over some of the rolls. Now this is also incorporating some PV rolls, and some of these are actually kind of terrible recommendations, like you don't really want full choke, but first and foremost is that in this slot right here, even though Slide Shot is an option and Slide Shot is really powerful, don't go for anything in this slot but Quick Draw. This is what you're looking for. I'm going to hide these recommendations, in fact. This is what you want. This is how you build the foundation of this weapon being a God Roll weapon. If it has Quick Draw, at the very least, it's viable, it's usable, it's super strong. You've got a good Astral Horizon. Don't dismantle. Definitely don't dismantle. Now, out of all the perks right here, there's actually a bunch of really good ones here, except for Elemental Capacitor. All of these 4 perks are all really good, though. Celerity is really good for when you're the last living person. Opening Shot is, of course, extremely powerful. I've talked about this perk a lot, and Shotgun's one of the best perks, so I'm excited for that. A Quick Draw Opening Shot roll would definitely be strong. 1-2 Punch is also not half bad either, especially because it could shut down supers. I've shut down supers before using 1-2 Punch, but it can get a little inconsistent, so you don't want to rely on that, but definitely don't laugh at 1-2 Punch. Swashbuckler is insane, though. Swashbuckler is an insane damage buff, and it's not that hard to get melee kills when you're using a shotgun. You often shotgun someone and they don't die for whatever reason, latency, or maybe you missed a couple pellets, and so you finish them off with a melee. And then you have the Swashbuckler perk, and that is a huge damage buff. That's like having kill clip on your shotgun, so this is insane. Like, Swashbuckler would be so good. Celerity would be good. Opening Shot would be good. All of these would be really good. Honestly, I would like to have the Swashbuckler roll if I could have any roll. But at the very least, the Opening Shot one's really nice because it doesn't require a kill. It's just the first shot every time is Opening Shot, and if you give it a long enough delay, you'll get a repeat of Opening Shot within the same magazine. So Opening Shot, Quick Draw is definitely like the go-to, like super consistent, but there's nothing wrong with Celerity or Swashbuckler or even 1-2 Punch. Obviously, Elemental Capacitor, not the best, but as long as you've got Quick Draw on it, you've got a really good roll. Any perk on here that helps with the range is definitely what you're looking for. You've got Accurized Rounds, which is really good. Light Mag, which will help increase reload speed and range, which is really nice. Assault Mag can be nice too, because it can increase the fire rate, but mostly you're looking for a one-hit kill, and if you're not going to get a one-hit kill with the shotgun, you're looking to shotgun and then melee them. You're not really looking to fire the shotgun twice. If you have to fire the shotgun twice in order to get a kill, you're not going to consistently get kills with this weapon. So Assault Mag, although it's seen as being a pretty good perk generally, it's really not the best for this archetype of shotgun. Like, if it were to be on a faster fire rate shotgun, maybe I could see it because you're already trying to fire 2 shots, but because the fire rate's so slow, I'd recommend to stay away from that a little bit. Of course, you know, Rifled Barrel, any of these barrels are fine. Just stay away from Smoothbore. That one's the worst. All these barrels can be good, though. Full Choke and aiming down sights is definitely not the best anymore because they nerfed the range. After you aim down sights, you used to get intrinsic rangefinder, and they took that out of the game. And so pretty much what I'm getting at is right now, shotgunning is really, really good hip fire, and you want to shotgun hip fire, and aiming down sights isn't really entirely necessary. It may help to clear up the aim a little bit, and you may be used to that, or maybe you've built that habit, but pretty much hip firing shotgun is just as good as aiming down sights from what I understand right now. I'll have to go and do some further testing. I haven't done any specific testing on shotgun since these changes, but in my gameplay and from what I read on the patch notes in the TWAB and such, that's what it seemed like they were trying to do, was nerf the range of shotguns by lowering the aim down sights range. So there you have it. This is the God Roll Astral Horizon. Get a Quick Draw on one of these 4 perks, particularly Swashbuckler or Opening Shot. and any of these is really, these don't impact the shotgun that much, but as long as you get quick draw on it, you've got a good roll. So get out there, get to grinding trials. I'm going to be doing carries all weekend, so if you come by the live stream, twitch.tv/lucky10p, hopefully you can pop on in. Maybe you can win a raffle. Maybe you can play with me, and well, maybe we'll see if you get a god roll. And if you do get a roll, tag me on Twitter with a screenshot at lucky10p. I love to see the rolls that people get. I love to see clips that people get with these weapons, so make sure you tag me on Twitter if you do get a roll. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'll see you in trials. Later.